Beleza, eu tento.
Tá bom.
Tá bom?
Vou esperar aqui rapidinho, só o pessoal começar a entrar.
Relaxa. E como é que estão as coisas aí? Aí tá de noite, né?
As coisas estão melhorando aqui, graças a Deus. A vantagem de ser uma ilha, né, Austrália. Fechou as bordas, é só administrar o que tá dentro. Mas eles estão começando a dar uma amenizada nas regras.
Sim. Ah, que bom, então. Aqui
Mas,
continua o filme forte.
né? Vamos lá. Hi, Stel. Hi, André. André is a
Hello,
big
everyone.
by the way.
Hey.
Hi, Lincoln.
Hello.
Let's get something ready.
Now here it's raining a lot.
It's raining.
Yes. It starts in the evening. And it's raining now. So strange because it was so hot here.
Yeah. Today here in Brisbane, there were like all the weather is possible. It rained and then it was sunny and then it was cloudy, so you couldn't really know what was going on. But you
need to have all the clothes to get away.
Hi guys. So thank you for being here with us. This is Icaro. I don't know if you guys have seen them. I have seen him on Instagram and have watched some of his videos. You're gonna see that one of like his characteristics is playing with the song. So he's very musical, and he doesn't do like only the regular steps we learn. He likes to play a lot with the music, and he's the king of spins and turns.
Stop with that.
Okay.
But I'm just learning, like everyone.
Yeah, so we are here to pick his brain a little bit. I don't know if you know this expression.
No.
Pick your brain. It's like to get a little bit of your knowledge.
Yes. It was that was I think. That's no problem.
Yeah.
And it's so funny because, like you said, né? King of spin. Because I'm just learning, like everyone, and I have some teachers who passed that knowledge to me, for me. And in the beginning, it was it wasn't a big thing. Nossa, you do this for your dance. No, but it was a movement that I really like. Always I like the movement, and with the time, that person who passed me that knowledge don't stop doing the movement, and I continue. So now a lot of people tell me, nossa, you are the king of speed, like something like that, and I'm just no. I have a lot of person that teach me. They are the king of speed. I'm not. I just do with more frequency and style, a little of style, because it's a movement that came in my body with forró, but with capoeira too. So I think I have that facility for the movement because of both of the segments.
Yeah. That's really
fun like that.
Hi, Bia. Hi, Julia. So, Bia and Julia, they are volunteers of Forró in Sydney, here in Australia.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Nice to meet you.
You can see the comments over there, right?
Repeat,
can you
please?
see the comments in your screen?
No. Deixa eu ver.
No?
I will put on chat.
Okay. Otherwise,
no.
I'll read it for you. It's fine.
Opa.
He's gonna come back, don't worry. Here it is.
Sorry.
Oh, good.
I left here. No, I can't see the commentaries here.
Okay. I will let
But
you
you
know
tell
about
me.
the comments then. I
Uh,
think if you had access to the computer, I think you could. I'm not sure.
no,
But
because
yeah,
I mean, I'm the phone.
your
I'm
phone.
not on
Yeah,
the
that's
computer.
fine. I didn't know, otherwise I wouldn't have told you.
No problem. And when I will make the movement, I am
Hmm.
alone here. I will turn the phone and do the movement,
Okay,
and after I and you scream if don't understand something.
cool. Don't worry. All right, so I'm gonna ask you some questions, and then you can ask us questions as well if you want. And everyone, just send your questions, and I will ask you.
Let's go.
Um, how did you come across Faha in your life? I mean, tell a little bit of you first, so people
Mm-hmm.
get to know you. Like, where do you
All
live? What
right.
do you do?
Uh-huh. I'm lived here in Belo Horizonte,
Mm-hmm.
but I lived in some place here in Brazil
Yeah.
that was so important in my life. One of those places is one city who called Tibau do Sul in the northwest of the state, the
Mm-hmm.
country. All right, and there was the first time I have contact with some kind of forró.
Mm-hmm.
And what I really like nowadays is the culture of forró, because forró it's a party, and we forgot that sometimes. The principle when we are at school and we are taking movement in a place that have some methodology,
Yeah.
we forgot that forró it's a culture, it's a party, it's a festival, it's a dance. It's that moment when you are so happy and stay to another person. And the first contact I had, it was in that city
Yeah.
because always have a party and show with some kind of bands that
Mm-hmm.
it's not for her universitary for her, né? Like we said here. It's more electronic for her. And
Oh
the
wow.
beginning was so strange because
Yeah.
I didn't know how to dance. I was so shy. I was 9 years old,
Oh
so
yeah.
I just stay there and see the bands and everyone dancing, and it's not one thing that I really go to dance. And when I was 17 years old, it was now I am 27.
Mm-hmm.
It was in
You don't look
2000.
like 27.
Everyone say that. So great. Thank you. And when I was 17 years old, 2017, I
Mm-hmm.
started to go to place to dance. It was the first time, and, and I didn't know a lot of movements. I only knew the basic and
Mm-hmm.
one or two movements in the opening dance. It's not too much, but one thing that I really liked all the time was the music,
Mm-hmm.
because all my life I made capoeira Angola, principal here
Mm-hmm.
in Brazil, in a group that called Eu Sou Angoleiro, do Mestre João. And then I always have that contact with music and percussion, listen the music. So the first thing that I was so happy to go to the Paris, to the parties who had for her. It's that because I listen the music, I listen to the music and wow, beautiful music.
Yeah.
Nossa, I was so happy, and I after that I saw the people dancing and giving a smile at each other, give moments better moments in making the place better, né? The energy,
Mm-hmm.
and started my passion for her. I
Yeah.
after that I sometimes after I started to pé descalço, to make class in pé descalço. It was 2013. I
Mm-hmm.
started because of that feeling that
Yeah.
I knew how to dance, but I don't knew a lot of movements. I don't knew how to dance with everyone. I just I just uh, I just dance with some people,
Yeah.
and always people who had a dance similar with my dance. And
Yeah.
I
So
always have that. Yes, I always have that. I here in Brazil have a expression, pulga atrás da orelha. I don't know how to say that in English.
you were, I don't know if suspicious would be the good word, but finish your thought and then I can kind of translate the expression.
All right, no problem. But it's that expression, pulga atrás da orelha. Então I always had that feeling that I need to know more. It's not stopped here with what I know. Then I started in pé descalço because
Yeah.
a friend of mine, he had class there, and I go on one day, and I really like it because there the principal of the school, né? Because
Mm-hmm.
it's called, it's a lot of movements, open
Yeah.
dance, so beautiful movements, né? We saw you, no, that movement,
No.
no, that person dance, no, oh my god, and dispersed that interest in my person. So
Yeah.
I spent 3 years, like
Studying.
3 years and a half, like student, and after that I passed in the exam for the red color. And after that, I started to do the classes to become a
To,
teacher. Eh? So,
to,
but it's a difficult process, né?
yeah.
In my when I was there, it's not like nowadays that have a course to teachers and spend a lot of time learning, and after you will make some movements to another students, and after that you become a teacher. My
Mm-hmm.
when I make that process, it's only let's go, give a class.
Uh-huh.
And then in the beginning, I didn't know, I didn't knew a lot of knowledge. I didn't knew now a lot of knowledge. I only have a little, and but it's the sensation of bring something new to another person. That was what I think nowadays in that time amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And after that, I had some persons in my life that contributed a lot in my process to become a teacher. Milena, it's one of those. It was the first person who take my hand and let's go. The
Yeah.
movement is like that. The steps is 1, 2, 3. The movement will become here and finish there. So she was one of the first persons, né? She and Lucas Dumont, também, pé descalço,
Mm-hmm.
who I really like, and I'm so happy because nowadays both of them it's my friend. So
Cool.
I think when we are in that process, always had a difference between students. Where's my hand?
Yeah, yeah. There was a line.
Students and teachers,
Teacher.
and I don't agree with that,
Mm-hmm.
because for me everyone is on the same level, no, not level, but like person that
Yeah.
level, because I think it needs to be more horizontal, not vertical,
Yeah.
the knowledge. And it's so much easier if you are talking like an equal
Yeah.
to anyone and observe that knowledge. If even you do que você chegar. I'm talking Portuguese. I'm sorry.
That's so good.
Yeah, yeah. I started, and sometimes the knowledge, the phrase coming in
Yeah,
Portuguese and side,
yeah.
because and it's so easier for me to absorb that knowledge if the person is more similar like me.
Mm-hmm.
And
Um,
nowadays I'm giving some class. That
yeah. Just a minute. So I'll just go back very quickly. The
Mm-hmm.
expression pulga atrás da orelha, in the way that he used, is like he was very curious about forró and he wanted to learn more. So that's what he
Right.
meant. And then he went after, like, to learn.
Mm-hmm.
And we have a comment here. I actually
Tell me.
don't know. Faisal Saber, he asked if you like French Montana music. I don't know what it is.
I don't know too. I don't know, but I have one thing that nowadays I knew that I really like music, really like music, all the kinds of music, and I'm so curious about every style and every kind of dance. So that kind I don't know, but give me, put the name of the music for us, and
Yeah,
when we finish the live,
we're gonna
I
search for
will
sure.
say yes, and after that I comment if I like
Yeah,
or not.
deal. So, how long have you been teaching? Oh, like two
Each
years or so?
nowadays it's 4 years,
4 years.
4 years,
Cool.
4 years, and now I'm not in the pet scouts anymore. I'm not teaching there
Yeah.
because I did a lot of things in my life, and now I'm making a course, graduated in university here in Brazil,
Hmm.
Tefet, got it, and I'm doing environmental and sanitary engineer,
Hmm.
and
Cool.
that kind of of course it's in the evening, so I stopped to
Yeah,
make class
can't
to give
really.
class in pet scouts for can be graduated. So here nowadays I only give classes for private classes
Yeah,
and
when you have
going
time.
going to festivals, to Paris, the place here in Belo Horizonte who had forró, because here it's so good. We have forró all
Oh
the
my
time,
God.
all
Yeah.
the day, so we can go there.
Yeah, I was talking to Felipe Hauser. He was our first live.
Uh,
And he said that, like, you guys, Pet Scouts have, I think, 5 schools in Belo Horizonte, and there's like
mhm.
fall every day, which is amazing.
Yes, yes, because for Pet Scouts, it's one of the schools, né? It's the most popular school here in Belo Horizonte. But we had a lot of other schools that had a lot of good dancers, leaders, and followers. But this is I think that I really don't like in Pet Scouts. But with the time we learn, because when you are there, all the most of the students don't like didn't like to go to forrós, to go to another places to dance with, like, I'm dancing university style. Let's dance with someone who dance roots.
Yeah,
No, they don't like that. They only like more to let's dance together because we know the same things. And
yeah,
nowadays have difference when I started and now it's so positive, but until today had that problem. So a
hmm,
lot of now, for example, now that I'm not teaching pet scouts, I'm going in a lot of forros that when I was teaching, I didn't go. I didn't
yeah,
go because sometimes I didn't have time, and sometimes I was so tired to give a
yeah,
class all the day. And because of my when I give class in Pet Scouts, I had classes in my university, so I'm gone to the university, and after I give classes, I wake up like that 6 a.m. and come back home midnight.
yeah.
So I
That's
was so tired and I didn't go to a lot of hosts. When I
hmm,
stopped to give classes in Pet Scouts, now I go to every host. And it's the most important thing, in my opinion, because we dance for her to dance with everyone, to go to a place that don't have for her, to bring that culture, to bring that part of being Brazilian, because here you can talk more like that subject, but when you make something that it's natural for your country, for what you believe, you make with a lot of happiness, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
becomes something really important in your life.
Mm-hmm.
And for me, that sensation, it's the best sensation ever.
Yeah. That's
Because of
really
that, I
I was gonna
um,
ask you actually. So I asked Icaro to teach us a little bit of histories a little bit later, and he told me he developed a methodology to teach. So, how did you create this methodology? How did you come up with this?
it's not my methodology, all right? It's I really think that it's important too, because like I said, I had a lot of influences, and like that movement, I will pass for you, for
Mhm.
everyone here. It's a movement that another teacher teach me. So a lot of time ago, but it's like I said to you, he teach me, so he only do that. Do that movement, and never said me, the step is there, do that
Explain.
move
Yeah.
in that time here. And with the time, I take that movement and have the curiosity to, let me see, let's study how my body makes that movement, how I can put that movement in the music, what kind of music that movement can be done with this way more soft or this way more broken. So I started to think like that. And
Yeah.
after that, because when one thing that I really like in the spins, it's because it's not a regular movement. It's not one
Mhm.
thing that have a formula. You don't
Yeah.
have ingredients. How can I say ingredients?
Ingredients.
Ingredient. Yes. You don't have that. You need to understand your body. You need to feel, because if you don't feel the movement, you can make that like alone and with another person. And one thing that I really like is like that when you have confidence, confiance,
Concrete. Yeah.
confidence. When you have confidence in your movement, you probably make the movement better when you are dancing with someone,
Yeah.
because you know how your body makes the movement. And when you dance with another person, you only need to adapt. I need to do bigger, or I need to do smaller. I need to feel something better. But you had the movement in your body. You know how to make it. So that movement in quarantine, it's so good because of that. I will pass that kind of movement because you can make alone, and you
Yeah.
can have that process to understand what you are doing, what your body feels when you make the movement,
Hmm.
and it's a movement that I really like.
Cool. That's amazing.
My English is not worse, eh? You
It's
can
really
understand,
good. You're doing
you
really
can
well.
understand everyone.
Yeah.
Bom,
um, what do you think it's more challenging, like in forró, to teach and to learn? Like, how was your experience with it? What did you struggle with?
that is a good question. In my opinion, the most difficult moment in the forró until now, it's what we call it em pé descalço, corpo de dança, né?
Hmm.
How your body dance.
Yeah.
Because we have a lot of styles, and when we make one kind of style only, when you do another kind of style, it's not the same.
Yeah,
You
like
will make
roots.
yes. So that, in my opinion, until now, it's the most difficult that I have, because my body knows one language, and when it comes to another language, and sometimes he stopped. What are you doing? It's not like that. So nowadays, I really trying to study some kinds of different styles, like roots. I really started to. try to learn that, because like I said too, I really think that we always need to train to learn something new.
Different,
And
yeah.
for me, roots, it's something new, because in Pet Scouts we don't have a lot of a lot of teachers who dance roots, and it's a really, not a really, a really beautiful vocabulary in dance. It's become a dance. It's one thing that I always think, but I didn't uh, compreender. I don't know how to say compreender.
You didn't understand very well. You cannot
Uh,
understand. Well.
yes, and I in Pet Scouts, like we always make all the dance or most of the dance in open dance. And when you are together, we don't have a lot of research. Research, no, recurse. We have some, but we don't know a lot of different movements like we had when we opened the dance. So it's one thing that I really love in Roots, and I started here. I have 1 year to started learning and taking some friends that dance nowadays. They are my friends. I really like that stuff. And like Mário Costa, Daniel Marinho, Easy Boys, Mari Brasil, Jéssica Barreto, and a lot of persons that I really see the dancing and I saw, oh, I need that. I need that feeling, that movement to become something natural in my dance, like it's open dance. And
What do you mean
we
by open dance? Like being open to learn different styles?
open dance, I want to say it's movement. Like
Okay.
Fats Calço makes a lot of movements in the
Okay.
open
Yeah.
dance, like manivela, costas com costas, X300, some kind of that movement. Because it's like I said, it's one of the marks of the Pet Scouts. Né? It's
Okay.
when
You
we have a
mean
lot of that.
brain. Okay. Like
Yes.
when comes from basic two. We call basic two the half moon step.
Uh-huh.
It's more like turns and you're not as connected as when you dance hoots. If you
Yes, exactly.
yeah. Okay.
Because one thing that I really like, it's when we go to some festival or party and we dance with another person and you become one with that
Yeah.
person. It's really nice. It's when I finish at that dance, I always gone to like, oh my god,
It's
oh,
amazing.
what dance is that? I can be here all the day, all the evening, just dancing. For me, that sensation, it's the best sensation ever. We
Mhm.
need, in my opinion, we need to make all the dance like that, and it's what I'm trying to do now, to make a lot of resource and some movements different to become a better dancer, better teacher, better friend,
Yeah.
like that.
Really good. It's good like learning different styles as well because you don't need to classify yourself as like I am a Polo
Exactly.
Universitário dancer or I am a hoot dancer. Like you can mix
Exactly.
parts on your body and do whatever you want. That's the beauty
Yes.
of alcohol, especially.
Yes. And here in Brazil, I don't know here in Australia, but you can tell me too. But here in Brazil, we have something that it's so nice in my opinion, because some states had a way to dance, have your own way to dance. So it's like here in Belo Horizonte, I had that feeling. Here I dance okay. I can come here and dance easy, natural. But
Yeah.
when I gone last year to Salvador, I went to forró and oh my god! And I saw everyone dance with some molejo energy, and all right, let's try and
Yeah.
have some time. I needed some time to process the way that everyone
Your
dancing like
has to
there.
change. Yeah.
And one thing that I thought really good, it's that because when I'm going there, I went here, but everyone liked to dance with me. They dance,
Yeah.
oh, Icaro, let's dance. E forró that anyone knows me. Anyone, and
Not there.
the the end of the evening, everyone is, let's dance with me. No, so let's dance one more. And I, oh, let's go. All right, please, I want you.
Yeah.
And it's really nice for me because it's remember culture, because in
Yes.
culture it's like that. All states have your culture, your way to make something,
Yeah. Yeah.
and that kind of importance, it's very important for me because how I said, I came from capoeira. The capoeira, it's all culture, it's all
Yeah.
that sensation. The way we make capoeira here in Belo Horizonte, it's different that someone who made in Rio de Janeiro, São
Mm-hmm.
Paulo, Salvador, and that kind. We go to some place and everyone be one, put the
Yes.
difference
Also learning
with
something
all
different.
with all the difference become one. It's not. It's the most better sensation ever, for my opinion.
Cute. Karen Abreu is your mom?
Hey, she's my mother. Hey,
Thank
mother.
you.
Kisses.
That's
My
sweet.
mother saw the live. I saw my uncle too. Everybody.
Cool. I'm sure she's proud of you listening to you speaking in English.
Uh, now, next week it's
Yeah.
her birth. Oh, it's her birthday.
Yeah, nice.
So happy
Happy
birthday
birthday.
to
Does she live
become.
close to you?
Repeat, please.
Does she live close to you?
Yes, we live in
Like,
the same building.
good.
She's,
Easy.
she- she's my neighbor, next door neighbor.
Easy.
Really.
Cool. Do you have any questions for us? Is there anything that you
Mm,
want to know, like from Forró in Australia, from our community?
I want to know what you thought. Like you are here, you born here in Brazil, all right?
Yeah. So I have been in
Tell me
Australia for
about that.
Yeah, I have been here for 3 years. I used to dance forró in Brazil already. I have a degree in dance.
Hmm.
Um, I actually don't know when I started dancing forró. Like that's a question I get a lot, and I don't know how to answer. Like I have an aunt, minha tia, and
Hmm.
she really liked forró. So like I remember listening to the music and seeing she dancing, but I'm not sure if I learned like from her. What she actually dances just like what we call here basic tree, which was the traditional
Hmm.
way to dance for her. It's just like 2 steps to the right, 2 steps to the
Oh
left.
yeah,
Yeah,
everyone started like that.
yeah. So I have this in my mind. Maybe I had some like influence from her. I didn't take classes. I started taking classes while I was doing my degree because I had a scholarship in a dance school. So I tried a lot of things, and Fahal was one of them. So I learned more on how to being a follower, which is conduzida,
Hmm.
and leader as well. So I started leading back in uh,
Congratulations.
2004, 2015, something like
Hmm.
that. But it was always like kind of my second role. But since I moved to Australia, I actually have more time to like dedicate to Forró as well. Because
Hmm.
when I was living in Brazil for like a period of my life, I was working a weird time, like 3 p.m. to midnight. So I couldn't really go to Forró or the classes because they are usually
Uh-huh.
in the evening as well. So yeah, I have more time here. So I started engaging more in the forró community, and now it's me who teaches and Barbara as well, who's like the member of
Mhm.
our community also. So we are two women who teaches, and we do both.
Woohoo!
Yeah,
Girl
like we do.
power! Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
and our communities
And
here, like we do this as a volunteer
mhm.
action. It's just we want people, we want to spread forró, spread a little bit of our culture as well, and like
Woohoo!
make the community a place that people can feel safe and feel a little bit of at home as well, because there are
Uh-huh.
lots of immigrants here and Brazilians as well. Anyway,
Yes. And how is the scenario of for here there?
it's pretty good actually. So we have here in Brisbane, we have forró in Sydney, in Perth,
Mm-hmm.
in I always forget Tasmania and Melbourne. So like 5 6 cities, I forgot.
Uh-huh.
I didn't count. Yeah, so it's pretty good
Mm-hmm.
for sure. Like
And you have for Perry, tipo all the week, one time on the week, in a
um,
month.
I don't know much about the other cities. I know about
Mm-hmm.
Sydney. So they have 2 or 3 times per week, if I'm not wrong.
Oh.
Yeah, because they have like classes and
Woohoo!
2 places that they have classes, and some places they sometimes
Mm-hmm.
they have events as well. But I don't know how often. But here in Brisbane, we are very lucky actually. We have 4 bands, like yeah, 4 bands,
Woohoo!
which is amazing.
Amazing.
And
Amazing.
yeah, we have classes every Wednesday. Not right now because of coronavirus, like not in person. We are doing the classes online.
Mm-hmm.
Bianca said that they have 2 times per week in Sydney.
Woohoo! Good.
Um, yeah, and fortnightly, each 15 days, we have an event in like a place here where a live band plays, like a
Mm-hmm.
proper band. So we have live music to
Oh,
dance,
really good.
which is
Ah,
good.
you can, how can I say matar a saudade?
Ah, man. See,
Have expression
our
for that.
students know what saudade means because they kind of like end up learning a little bit of Portuguese
Yeah.
just because, you know. But yeah, we kind of can feel a little bit better and miss it less.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Miss
good.
something, it's not the same as sentir saudade as much, but it's the
Uh-huh.
closest thing they have here. They have in
Uh-huh.
English.
No problem. Wonderful.
Yeah, so it's pretty good. I can't complain about it.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Become more and more and more.
Yeah. Cool, guys. If you have any more questions, please just write it here. Are you ready to start the class part?
All right. Let's
Cool.
go.
And then I can read the questions for him at the end. Okay?
All right. So how much time I had to
You
make
have
the
like
movement?
20, 30 minutes.
20 minutes. All right. Because I will turn the cell phone
Okay.
for become more easy to for
Yeah.
everyone saw the movement,
Someone asked
and I will
me.
see them the hour here, and I
Okay.
will come here sometimes to see if okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just to let you
How can
know,
I?
so
Hmm.
we don't, this platform that we are using, it doesn't cut in 1 hour like Instagram.
Ah. All
Yeah, so
right.
you're
Oh, no problem.
yeah.
How can I turn the video? Let's see here. Flip. It's my home. Ah,
Ah, beautiful.
here. It's the berimbau, pandeiros, instruments that I really like because it's capoeira more instruments. Here you are listening without the
Wow.
microphone.
Okay.
Let's put here.
Yes.
The audio is okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. So let's start. Everyone who are here, get up. Let's make some movement. Put your chair longer and let's go. For the first movement you are making the basic steps. Alright? Basic steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The left will be forward and the right backward. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right. When you are going to the backward, we will make a turn. 3 steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And turn. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I think everyone knows that kind of movement because you are always dancing like that. Don't have so much difficult in that part. It's 3 steps, all right? We stop here we in the left leg, the right go behind, 1, 2 in the same place, 3 go back, and basic steps, all right? Here we are dancing in one kind of rhythm, all right? We are dancing. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. All right. For the movement that I will pass to you, to everyone, we will make some different kinds of steps, but the rhythm will be the same. All right. If we not normally dance 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. Now the movement will be 1, 2, 3, pause. 1, 2, 3, pause. In the class, like that. Cha cha, cha cha, cha cha cha. So it's that cadence of movement we will make. All right. So let's go. Basic steps, and we are stopped. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and stop it now. Stop it here with the height in the left leg. All right. Now we will change the legs. The right go behind and the left go forward. 1, 2. Just like that. Again, basic step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and stop it now. Change the legs. 1, 2. All right. And now we will make a turn, the same turn that we will make before, but only in your left leg. Go there in the right direction. And 3. And basic step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And stop it now. Again, change the legs. 1, 2. Turn. 3. Basic step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go now and stop at the move. Change the legs. 1, 2. Turn. 3. Basic step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Here, we always have some difficulty. The most difficult moment in that kind of movement is your equilibrium. All right, because sometimes when you are making twists, spins, you go up and balanceia um pouco. So try to make the height in your, I don't know how to say that, mas your quadril.
Hips.
Quadril. Wait.
Hips.
Hips. Hey, hips don't lie. All right, remember. You can, it's okay? You can see everyone, listen?
Yeah, if you see me not doing, it's just because your camera and my camera, they are the opposite. So I'm not gonna do it because I think I will confuse people if they look at me as well. So I'll just
No
let you do
problem.
it.
No problem. You say something if it's not right or
Okay.
good, right? So let's go. So now, when you make the spin, I want to everyone to understand where your balance, where is your axis. If my axis is here, if it's there, if it's behind, it's on the left, if it's on the right, all right? So when you make the spin, feel your body, feel the movement. Oh, all right. Oh, all right. This is one thing that I really like to train. Take something like reference. Here now, the camera is the reference, and make turns in the, I don't know how to say, mas ponta dos pés ou no calcanhar. You can try both of those. So, started with little spins. One. One. Again. One. One. Other side. One. 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 Started in a little movement, and after you are growing to make more. One. 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 And when you have confidence, go bigger. Do more spins. One. 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 This is a way how I train that kind of movement. So here, in the movement I will pass for everyone, we are making like that kind of movement. We started here, 3. Left leg, change the legs, 1, 2. And turn in your left leg. 3. Basic step. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go again. And stop it now. Change the legs. Turn. 3. Basic step. 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember the cadence of the movement. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All the movements fluence. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get ready and let's go now. 1, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right? It's good? Tell me.
It's really good.
It's really good. All right. Yeah. Let's change here.
It's very clear because you can show them how to use the offbeat.
Yes, offbeat.
Yeah.
I
go back to the beat as well. So you don't finish something offbeat and then you can't go back. You can.
It was one thing that I really like, that kind of movements. And one thing that always helped me when I do that kind of all the movements in the dance, you need to pay attention with the rhythm. All right, you don't need to go to stay in your mind. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. Because when you are dancing in fast music, you not think about it. You only go. You have the rhythm in your body. But we need to understand where I can stop the movement, where I can go, where I am in the beat. If I am making a turn like that, I stop it. Where I am in the music, what step I am. So that kind of movement, for my opinion, it's really good because of that. Because you can see where you are. You need to pay attention. And I will put some music because in that kind of movement we can do in a lot of ways. You can make it more fluid. You can make broken movement. It's like the music I will put here for we try that kind of movement. And in my opinion, it's really good. So now I will put the music. Let's see if everyone can listen. You tell me, please.
Just a minute. Mateus asked me, how long have you been dancing? It's like 6, 7 years, if I'm right.
Now, making impact scouts have 7 years, but in the global 11 years.
11. Cool.
11. Dancing, né? Dancing.
Yeah.
But had forró in my life when I was teenager, like that.
Yeah, true. Okay.
Can I put the music?
Yeah.
All right. So, can I turn the camera? So I will put one music that I really like. Everyone can research after if you don't know the music. Call it by Eu e Meu Fole, do Luiz Gonzaga. All right. You will see that it's a little broken music. In my opinion, it's one of the best music for that. You feel the parents. Yeah.
We can't hear.
That kind of music.
We can't hear. We can't hear.
You can't hear?
No.
And nothing. Let's try again.
That's better. Yeah.
It's better. So let's try maybe.
Okay.
So it's like that.
Yeah.
That kind of music I really like to dance because it's a broken music and I really like that kind of style. And that kind of movement, it's so good because you can take some beats that when we are only making 1, 2, 3, if you don't understand, you only go. So like that, another kind of music that I really like that have exactly the same thing. Rapadura, Baião de Dois, que chama a música. Mesma ideia. Começa a música, ela já vai te trazendo isso. Então ela já vai te trazendo. The music bring that to that balance. Ta 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 ta. And you can dance with the music. If you put here, you will see all the steps are together. Let's go.
I love
This
this
is one.
mixed music. I love this mixed music.
Me too. I'm just excited to talk about it because I can listen this all the day.
All right, that was really really great. We had a question here, and I had a question as well, but I need to remember now. So I'm gonna ask the question. It's here. Um,
Ah, dá pra ver.
yeah,
The question is here.
yeah. You can see.
Yes.
Cool.
Thank you. On a fluid way. All right. In the fluid way, I always think what I said in the beginning of the live, because when we are making the kind of movement, I always dance with the music. All right. So if the music is more broken, my body becomes more broken. I feel the music in me. Like that kind of music. If that music ends, probably my dance, in all the dance, ela becomes more broken. If I want this here, if I am natural with the music, my body will be balanced in that kind of beat. I will try. And to become more fluid, you need to understand, in my opinion, the most important thing is the balance.
Yeah.
Transferência de peso, que é transfer.
Your body weight.
Isso, transfer your body weight. Because when you are dancing and when you are walking like that, when you are walking, you can, how can I say here? You can put your foot like that, or you can put like that.
Yeah.
I really like that example. So when I am dancing, I can become a dance more broken, have more height in my feet, or I can become more fluid, more soft. I feel more the foot, the floor. When I transfer the height, it's not one thing brutal. It's soft. Feel my feet come to the floor and transferring the height all the time. That is difference. When I dance, like all the dance you can make that. You can dance in a broken way or in a fluid way. That kind of movement that I am passing now, you can do também. You can do too. You can bring that fluid fast, or you can do the movement slow like that. I can stay here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or I can wait. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So all the time I had the rhythm with me, and I choose how the way I will represent what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
Right?
I remember what I was gonna say.
I don't.
So this is when you're spinning. Actually, this is something that is very clear to see. You are not. I'm wearing like the worst pants for this, but you are not like here. You are here.
Yes, it helped too. It helped because it's that kind of movement. I always say it, when I am in spins, I have two ways. Or I project my body up to become more soft and can turn
more, or I project my body down,
Yeah.
right? It's like that. When I do a lot of spins, or my body goes up, or my body goes down.
Mm-hmm.
Everything will depend of the kind of movement you make.
Yeah.
Here, I am making down with my knees dobrados. How can I say dobrados?
When you bend your knees, bend.
Bend knees. When I bend my knees, because I need to make movement faster. I need to make my legs do the movement faster. When I change the right for the leg, it's a brutal movement. When I put the music, it's like I said, 1, 2, 3. So it's fast. If you are so up, you can make that, but it will become more difficult. If
Yeah.
you are middle down, your body can feel more. You can
Yeah.
have your legs more flexible.
Easier for you not to lose your balance as well, because it's, in my perspective, it's easier if you're like grounded than if you do this upwards.
Yes, exactly.
Um, yeah. Mateus asked. I can put his comment on the screen if you want. What do you do with the arms when you do this movement? Like, where are your arms?
All right. Oh, don't have a way. All right. Don't
Yeah.
have a rule for that. You can do what you want. Remember, it's one important thing for everyone. When you are dancing, you are free to make everything you want. Obviously, into the dance
Yeah.
and comfortable for your partner. It's that, okay, you can do everything you want. I can turn with my arms on the head. Go. If you want and you think beautiful. Like one thing that I always had. When I started dancing and knowing that kind of spins, like one of those teachers who teach me was Bertão at a school here called Pira, Escola de Dança, too. And he told me, and another teacher, Raso, Felipe Raso, told me that when I turn, I can put my arms up and turn. But don't have the problem to knowledge to hit your partner. Nowadays, I don't. In the beginning, I do my spins with my arms on the up. But now I don't do that anymore because I know my body. Nowadays, I do that. I do my arms together, my body. So here, like, think you are dancing with your body. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. See if I do the most.
You
If
take
I'm
your
not,
partner with you. That's not a movement that you were doing by yourself. Is that it?
repeat, please.
I think his question is related to your partner as well. Like, when you do the movement, are you bringing your partner with you? Or are you like, you spin her and then you do like an inverted turn with a spin, for example?
That kind of movement, we have some movements that we can make together. All right, that kind of steps.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I use that kind of steps when I am doing solo. All right, when don't interfere in the movement of my partner, like in the dance when we are open. Like you said, turn your partner, and now you have space and do the movement.
Yeah.
All right. So that
Yeah.
kind of movement helped me a lot, a lot. I always use the most of time I use it when I am in the dance, in the opening dance. All right. Like I will turn my partner. I'm here. 1, 2, 3, like that. I can turn my partner doing the same thing. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and third 3, 1, 2, 3. You can put in all the thing you can make. It's that kind of movement. It's like all the movements. You need to try. Don't be
Yeah.
afraid to try.
You are
The first time it will be strange. Nossa, you can lose the rhythm, or you can lose your partner. But remember, you need to try. Now it's not good, but after will be someday. Mine is not good too. One day will become.
This is a really, really good exercise that people can try at home, and even like followers as well, because sometimes we have like some followers that are not used to spin like 2, 3, 4 times. And you may find someone in life that do that to you, so that would be good as well. So you don't lose your balance and you don't get dizzy as well.
One thing I don't know a lot how to dance as a follower, but I try sometimes. And that kind of movement, it's because of that I am here to bring that movement to everyone, because both of those can make, all right. When you are doing like follower spins, you can do like that too. If you are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you can make that. You can 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and stop.
Yeah.
You always need to understand your balance, what you are comfortable to do, and try. All right. Everyone can make that movement. That movement can be in the lateral. 1, 2, 3, open. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, open. Here. Now. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. The other side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So have a lot of possibilities you can make. You only need to try.
Yeah.
All right. Take that moment. That moment, like everyone is home. Put the music and try to make what the music say. Like I said, that kind of music by Onde Dois, I really like to make that movement because always stop it in the moment.
Yeah.
If you put in the beginning of the music, always take the stop it. You always can take that time when the music começou. Start. You turn, start. You always had that line to go.
Yeah.
And I like.
That is really, really good. It's very, very useful. It's an amazing exercise, and I think like if everyone practices, next time we will have so many people turning and spinning. That would be really, really useful.
One day when I go another country, I will go there, and it's a dream to come here and see everyone do spin.
Yeah. If we get people doing this, we'll record a video and send it to you.
Woohoo! Yes, do that. Do the movement and mark us, né?
Yeah.
And mark me, and let's put. After that, let's take a print.
Yeah. Can you do on your phone? I'm on my laptop, so I can't.
I do here.
Guys, does anyone have any more questions? I do have a question, so maybe if someone wants to ask you anything else. You mentioned a couple of times in life, because I follow you on Instagram and everything, that you like fast songs. So is that because you can play more with the offbeats? You can use the spins more as well?
Repeat the medium.
Yeah. So you mentioned a couple of times that you like fast songs.
Yes.
Why?
I really like.
Why?
Really like.
Why do you like it?
Because, in my opinion, when we are dancing slow music, you can always think a lot in what you can do. All right.
Mm-hmm.
If are dancing like a shot, you always think, I need to do my body here, I need to go there, and after you finish the movement in that direction and go to there, reference, balance, my arms can do that kind of movement. In the fastest music, the first thing I really like, it's because I have a lot of percussion instruments, and the instruments I always had that the music make me dance. So when the music is fast, it's like my body is fast.
Feel it. Yeah.
So I don't have time to think, and my dance become more natural. So when I dance fastest musics, and sometimes I am think too. I will do that movement. I will do that something like that. But in the most of time, I only go. My body is ready, and like I said, the energy comes here, and the music is fast. And the energy comes, my body makes fast, and I go. And it's really nice because here in Belo Horizonte we have some DJs that are awesome, that bring that kind of feeling to start slow, go medium musics, and after that go fast. And I really like that because when because when you end, I really like one thing that I really like in the dance. It's like that. I really like to break my limits. So sometimes I'm dancing a fastest music. All right, I can dance now. Okay, I want to dance one more faster because I will need to try and really like that. Really, it's like that.
Cool. Mateus is saying that he enjoys pop songs as well, and we know, and Lucy as well. Lucy is the singer of one of the forró bands here in Brisbane.
Repeat the end. So let's put a phone here because it's not really good.
Okay.
A moment.
Where is it?
Yeah.
Yay.
I forgot where I put. One moment. Like that.
Can you hear me? Yeah.
Yes. So better. Oh, so bad. Repeat, please.
Good. Sorry. I mentioned that Mateus said Mateus is the guy who asked the questions before. He said he really likes fast songs as well. And Lucia feels the same way. She said that fast songs pumps her up, like makes her feel happy and energized. And I mentioned that she's sorry. I need water.
God bless you.
She's the singer of one of the forró bands here.
The end. Repeat only the end. Yeah, I don't understand.
She's the singer of one of the forró bands here.
Okay, you can say in Portuguese because I don't understand. I was so good until now. Oh my God.
You were amazing. A Lúcia, ela é cantora de uma das bandas de forró daqui de Brisbane. Uhum.
Tá, entendi. Manda beijo pra ela.
It worked. Cool. Giovanna, she mentioned she is a member of our community. She mentioned that she likes to dance slow songs with people that she feels connected with.
Yes, it's a really thing that it's, in my opinion, when you are dancing, that's the most important thing. Because I always like to say that we had three kinds of dance. First thing you need to become one with yourself. All right. Second, you need to become one with your partner. It's the second thing more important for me. And the third, become one with the music, with your partner and the music. All right. If you don't have connection, you can dance. I won't say you can't dance, but you can dance. But it will not be that dance. Probably it will be like a kind of dance that the medium of the dance you are like that.
Okay. Fine, whatever.
It's not like like that dance, you dance 3 musics and you, oh my God, I want to dance 10,000 more. All
Yeah.
right. And when you are like that, because when you are want to dance a lot, it's probably because your connection is so good. In connection, it's everything in the dance. If you don't have connection, in my opinion, you are a step behind
Yeah.
the dance.
That was really, really good. Thank you so much. We really appreciate your time and transferring a little bit of our knowledge to us as well. I'm pretty sure
Then,
people are gonna watch this over and over again to practice the moves and the exercise as well that are really, really good.
uh-huh.
So,
I probably will put that movements in Instagram
okay.
someday. Some days like yes, tomorrow or the day before,
Okay.
and everyone can see there. I think it's become more clear, né? The
Yeah.
movement. And I want to thank you
Ah,
and everyone here because it was so good for me, really, really good. Because I have a long time that I don't speak English.
that's
I don't
good.
try that,
Practice.
but I think we can try that because it's so good to that kind of moment with everyone's best to stay together, to do movements, to do something you'll be happy. And if you can learn something new in quarantine, it's so good too.
Yeah, true. Just to finish, Bianca is saying for me to tell you that she really loves your dance. She really loves to watch your videos dancing.
Thank you.
And she said that ela é uma tiete. She's a tiete. Tiete is like an expression to when
Uh-huh.
someone is a very fan of someone else.
No problem. Tell her when we see each other, we will dance a lot, a lot.
Yes, we
When
will.
everyone come here or when I go there, you can tell me and we will dance a lot, a lot, a lot. Because
Yeah.
one thing that really like, it's to dance. Don't like when I'm going to forró, I go to forró and I dance all the time. I only stop to go to the bathroom or take a
Drink
beer.
water.
Everyone, it's
Fair enough.
normal. But 90% of the time I am dancing. So I really like to dance. So when you see each other, we will dance a lot. You can be
Yes.
certain about that.
Stay here with me. I will just finalize the live and we can chat for a bit.
All right.
Thank you guys. Bye.
This is. Vai dizer aqui, ó.
Aê, foi